You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! All
right, yo, man, 15 minutes of fame, drugs, and if you look around, twerk is nowhere in the vicinity. Just for the record.
For the people that don't know, me and Uncle Rock got a running joke that he does not interview me with twerks.
But so, you know, like I know,
no,
that
absolutely.
started to change because you just really, man, you've been turning up, man. You had a lot of great battles. You had great opponents and showed the fuck up and showed out. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's all deserving. You know what I mean? So, you know, and you come out the door saying something that I don't normally hear.
I didn't say it actually though.
Oh.
I just followed up with what was being said. I didn't say it, so don't say I said it.
How do you feel though?
2-1 possible 30.
Okay. 2-1 possible 30.
Yeah,
that's
man.
even crazy.
Wavy's when that boy really get into his like he got this crazy niche. It's his flow. He has the best flow in battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? And he has some of the best performance. Mm-hmm. So when he gets into these little pockets, they last maybe like 12, 14 bars. And he just, because I study people, you know what I mean? It lasts about 12, 14 bars. And it's maybe like I don't want to get into like rhyming pattern and all that, but he just will go crazy. And he had like 3 of those patterns in a second. So I felt like he was getting busy, but a lot of people had me winning every round. The first was bad. I kind of really got with him in the first.
His first wasn't as good as what you're saying?
Nah, but his second immediately, because I turned up, so he immediately responded. Boom, punched me back in the face in the second. You know what I mean? And then my third, it was just the angle that I took was very effective. I don't want to say that I was 1,000 times better. Sorry, I was just drinking. 1,000 times better, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, it's a gentleman's joint. We'll just say a gentleman's 30, if it's a 30. But it's a 1 in 3 clear for sure. And then the second round, could go either way.
Huh. Now, I always ask this when people, say 30 or 2-1. Yeah. Do you think he would feel that way?
I'm not sure he would say it or on camera, whereas though, it could not be debated because when people have a fan base, something can be made debatable by your fan base.
Okay.
Like, you can't argue with the whole fan base. Like,
no, you can't.
You know what I mean? So, it doesn't, if I clearly, let's say I clearly just smoked him, 30 them, but then the battle comes out, his fan base is huge, 1,000 times bigger than mine. So it's an opportunity for him to still, for some light to come from, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and that's what comes with having a great fan base and just being likable and marketable.
In the building, you feel that way. What if you had to match crowd reactions?
It was me, but I actually won't. Crowd reaction today, I won't take it into consideration, only because we're in the building, like we're in my building at home. You know what I mean? As far as
yeah,
this is the building with all the DMV, league battles. So
right.
I knew.
Shout out to Martinis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I knew it would be like, you know what I mean? I don't think it was a lot of gas though. Like I don't think it was gas, but I mean, I can say the building was rooting for me. Okay. I have no problem saying that because I've been in a position where the building wasn't rooting for me. So,
At least you're honest enough to say, hey, we in Martinis. He's from Brooklyn,
But they was giving it up, though. Don't get it twisted.
Him too.
Yeah.
Good.
It's hard not to give it up to a guy like that when, like, it's just a lot of characteristics. That's how he was at the platform he was at first, like so high because he came in, he was marketable, he had characteristics, he was stylish, he had a lot of things going on.
My guy, man, I like Mr. Wavy. I like
he's
energy.
Brilliant. He's brilliant.
He got everything.
Brilliant.
He got the whole
package. And his energy
yeah.
wasn't where I wanted it to be in the first. So I'm like, damn, because he told me how like he was tired. I battled yesterday, from Atlanta, so I drove 10 hours from Atlanta to battle him tonight. And he just drove from Brooklyn, which is almost an equal drive. He's just sitting around waiting for me to get here. I want to wait from Atlanta, so we both was tired. So I know his energy wasn't where he wanted to be in the first, but it was like he took you ever seen Project Power, Jamie Foxx on Netflix? It's like he took a Project Power during the second round. He started wilding. He started wilding.
Maybe you woke him up. He like, whoa, let me get in.
I did. We stopped pushing. We was pushing and shoving. Wavy don't even really be getting too aggressive. We was doing our thing. He did great.
Nice. I like those type of battles, man.
He did great. I just felt like I had just maybe a little bit more with the home court advantage. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, before I go, man, congratulations to you, man. I've seen
Thank
you
you.
take a turn for the best. Like, I seen you, you know, when I first met you and found out about this guy, drugs, and I was like, I like this guy, but he's full of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it didn't seem like you were really, really serious about what you were doing.
Yeah.
And then I started to notice, like, I'm wrong. This guy's really serious about what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then from there, man, you just started getting all the good looks, man, and you were taking advantage of the good looks. And, you know, so this one, another good look for you. Win or
appreciate
lose.
it, man.
This the Wavy is
Excellent
amicable opponent.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that was dope. Thank you for your time, brother.
I appreciate you.
What was
man.
your name again?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Uncle Ra, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. 15 minutes, man.
Thank you, brother.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.